I could enjoy some sleep in the morning before waking up and getting ready to go to work. Our accommodation was Rahaba Residences. It was a beautiful place. Just that it was a bit on the outskirts of Dubai, about 45 minutes drive to the main city or to the Expo 2020 site. So on this day, I got into a wrong vest and I had to come back to change the vest I had to wear to work, because you really had to be in your proper uniform every time you go into work. I was on the 3rd floor, so the normal daily routine was finish, dress up, and go down the escalator to catch the bus. And I had to be on time. At times when there was traffic on the escalator, I had to rush down the stairs in order not to miss the bus. Before the bus leaves for every shift, there will always be a roll call, and sometimes annoying repeated counting of the number of staff on the bus for that very shift. It was interesting.
Come now. Yalla.
I've been thinking about myself today, thinking how I changed, how I really don't care if you are here or if you don't stay. Now I'm feeling those winter blues, but I don't wanna cry. All we ever do is laugh it off, and I'm sick and I don't know why.
As you can see, the bus doesn't look full today. This is due to the fact that sometimes some colleagues go early to the expo site and others will go to town for their own rounds and join us later for duty. Okay, guys, so at the moment I'm on the way to go and check in. Yes, so this is where we pass every day when we get down from our bus to go and check in before we start work. So this is, I'm in the sustainability zone. That is where our check-in area is. So I'm walking straight. I have my accreditation here. I'm in my proper uniform. I have my phone with me with my updated PCR results. So those are the things I need before I can check in. So I'm heading straight Then once I check in, then I move straight to my briefing area where we'll do the briefing before we start work. Okay, so I'm here. Yo! Hey, how are you, bro? Hey, man. Good. This check-in area is arguably the most important place on the Expo site for every host. This is where you get checked in and marked for showing up for duty. If you miss going to check in, it means that every work you did for the day would have gone waste because you will not be paid. This was also a fun place to be because this is where you usually meet friends and have some chit chat before finally moving to your post. So the normal routine was have all the necessary requirements ready, especially your accreditation and your PCR results. And sometimes you need to join a long queue in order to get your accreditation scanned and your PCR checked. Alright guys, so I'm done with my check-in. Sometimes when I finish checking in, I'll go and pick the people mover. Yes, and I use it to go to the briefing area. Other times too, when I feel like interacting with more people like I'm doing today, I decide to walk through the avenues. So I decide to walk to the briefing area. So today that's what I'm doing. I'm walking through the avenues. I want to talk to visitors. I want to hear them. I want them to ask me questions so that I can help them with directions and stuff like that. So that is what I'm doing at the moment. I'm walking to the briefing area. I'm not taking the bus today. Yeah. Hello? You have a question?
Yeah, do you know where Brazil is?
Okay, Brazil is this way. So just go around. It's on your left, right after Sweden. You see Brazil. You're welcome. Okay. So you just saw it. A visitor just called me because I'm in my uniform. She called me for help, and then I gladly and willingly did that. So I'm walking straight to the briefing area. So this is the Terra Pavilion. The biggest. We always walk by this pavilion. Every single day we decide to stroll to the briefing area. Then you can see the other pavilions, New Zealand, Spain. This is our favorite route to the briefing area. Briefing was the time when our sector coordinators will come around and give us the necessary information, distribute roles, and show each and everyone the position we will work from for that shift. Most of us knew our regular roles and positions, but that changed at times. Sometimes you are at liberty to choose your position, other times it is imposed on you by your sector coordinator. But altogether, briefing was fun. It is work time, and as you can see, I'm very busy attending to guests. Let me share a bit about how our work was organized. The whole expo site was divided into zones. I was working at the hours zone. The hours zone comprised the dome, the welcome plaza, and the arrival. The arrival was also comprised soft check and hard check, and I usually work at the hard check. Those at the soft check had a job of looking at guest ticket, and those of us at hard check scanned the tickets to check their validity before allowing the guests to enter the expo site. So as you can see, I'm calling this guy back because I've realized there's an issue with his ticket. At the hard check, we also had one position called ticket resolution, where if any guest had a problem with his or her ticket, he will be referred for it to be resolved. Sometimes I work there as well. I am currently at the ticket resolution point. At this place, I receive guests with ticket issues and help them out. Sometimes I rescan the ticket to check the validity, and if it's not good, I refer them to the ticket counter for them to buy a new ticket.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous.
Alright, I guess you know what's going on here. It is break time, it is meal time, and it's another exciting activity for the day. We had 1 hour break for each shift, and we had the option to use that for our meals. Usually dinner. Those who didn't want to come for their meals could also go around the site to visit some pavilions or attend some event on the expo site. That 1 hour was free for you to use it in whichever way you wanted. Today I'm here because I'm very hungry and I really need to fill my belly.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous. Style.
Break is over and I am back to work. Where I am currently, it's the Welcome Plaza. So I have moved from the hard check to the welcome. It does happen sometimes if there is a need to replace someone. So as you can see over here, the guests are coming in. We are receiving the guests from the hard check. We welcome them, and those that have questions, we listen to them and then provide them with answers or the necessary directions they need. That is basically what we do at the Welcome Plaza. the most interesting part is interacting with guests, getting to know them, getting to know their questions, and giving them directions. Other times, guests will ask you to take a picture for them, and that was one of the most exciting part of the work at Welcome. We love that part also. In the course of duty, everyone was entitled to about 15 minutes break within an hour or two to take a short rest or get some water to drink. Those of us at the welcome and arrival have this place as our break area where we would come and sit or fetch water and rest for a short while. We were required to do a new PCR test every 3 days. So on the days when we had the test, we usually ended the day by going to the Expo village or to DEC for our test. Today I'm heading straight to the Expo village to go and do my PCR test before my shift ends. I just got my shift to go and do my test. This is a place where we do our test every 96 hours. Without that, if I'm not checking, you can't go to work. Bonjour! Thank you very much for serving us every day. So I'm going in, and they are going to insert that thing in my nose. The feeling is always not good, but you have to do it for your work. Yeah. Okay, so this is my friend who has always served me. He always inserted it to my nose. Sometimes painful, but it's good for our work. Thank you for serving us. Alright, so I just finished my PCR test. And I have to wait for about 5 hours for the results so that I can show up for check-in with it. Being part of Expo 2020 is one of the best things that ever happened to me. The people, my colleagues, the leaders, the venue, the shows, the event, everything was spectacular. Thank you for watching and make sure you subscribe.